All right, everybody. Well, we're thankful that you're here tonight. We have a great crowd. We're going to get started right now. We've got a ton to cover. I apologize for being a bit late. I just got off of another webinar, and we're excited to be here. Here we are, Monday night, May 4th. Wow, we're in May. Racing towards summer. Are you excited about what's going on right now in your business? Probably, if you are honest, you're probably going to say, "No, I'm really not." And probably the reason that you're here tonight is that somebody invited you to come here to take a look at a software platform that literally is changing people's lives overnight. It has been a real miracle for me. I've been using the software for about now 50 days. I actually purchased it back in early February. Just after I got it, I took off and I went to Mexico for 2 weeks vacation with my wife, Stephanie, and really engaged with it in March. And so I just finished up my second full month, and I'm going to talk a little bit about my success. But really, this has literally changed my life. I have found this software suite has given me the tools that I need to not only generate unlimited leads with the click of a mouse, but also to be able to use their affiliate rewards program to generate a substantial amount of income. You see, the greatest challenges that you have if you are on this call tonight as a home-based business entrepreneur or a network marketer is this: you simply don't have enough people to talk with on a regular basis. That's just the way it is. The second greatest need is most of you are really struggling to make any money. See, if you're trying to build a traditional network marketing or MLM business, you're going to find that even if you're successful, for most of you, it could take months, even years, to build a substantial income from home. For most of you that are on here, you probably never really had a great deal of success because less than 3% of the people that start a home-based business have ever really earned anything that they would even be proud to share as income with somebody that they're talking to. In fact, statistics say that 97% of all home-based business entrepreneurs have never earned over $3,600 a year in network marketing. That's about $300 a month. So that's pretty sad statistics. And the two greatest reasons is, number one, you don't have people to talk to on a regular basis. And number two, you are not a salesperson, and you should never try to be a salesperson. You should have a professional presentation system and lead generation platform that can literally do all the work for you. This is where ALT comes in. Automatic Lead Tools gives you incredible software that is going to not only allow you to generate thousands of leads each and every day if you need that many, but it's also going to give you incredible tools that will actually allow you to promote your products, your services, your business opportunity, your network marketing opportunity. Even maybe if we have any traditional business owners on this presentation tonight, maybe you want to increase your customer base at your restaurant, or maybe you want more leads for your real estate or your insurance business. The software that we have and the training and teaching that comes along with this software will change your life forever. So let's just take a look here. The first thing we want to talk about is our data mining. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that for you tonight, but this is going to allow you to literally generate thousands of leads. I don't know why it's not letting me see my software. Let's see here. Maybe I need to click on it again and scroll back up. Okay, let's just do that. It's going to allow you to extract high-level, accurate data, because you're going to be able to go out onto the World Wide Web on places like YouTube, Facebook, Google, Bing, Pinterest, you name it. And you're going to be able to go in there and actually pull the phone numbers and the email addresses of the targeted type of traffic or data that you're looking for, literally thousands, and you'll see that in just a sec. Okay, but what do you do with like the phone numbers when you get those? I don't know why this is not, okay, I'll scroll down. This is our Automatic Lead Tools phone broadcasting platform. You'll be able to, for as little as 9.9 cents, that's less than a penny, for a 30-second outbound message, it's 1.8 cents per minute, be able to send out your message. Maybe you want to promote your restaurant. Maybe you have a special offer. Maybe you have a brand new product with your direct sales company, or maybe you're introducing a brand new business opportunity. Can you imagine the power of being able to get your voice message out to thousands of phone numbers of people who are looking to make money from home immediately? That's exactly what the phone broadcasting platform will do. Now, like I said, you need to have a professional delivery of a presentation, just like you're watching right now. God's gifted me with the ability to be able to be a pretty good presenter on certain nights. Other days, I'm not at my very best. This is my second 1-hour webinar back-to-back, so I don't know how long I can go before I lose my voice tonight. But if you have a recorded webinar that you can put on, that I record or somebody else records from your company, and you can get that webinar out to your prospects on demand 24 hours a day. You select the days and the start times for each of your webinar, or you can just let it run like I do 24/7, and people can always get a professional webinar using this software. Then I love these custom sales funnels. You're able to put your logo up there. You can put pictures and backgrounds, video. You can add all of your own content and choose your own color schemes to match your online business. And it is absolutely simple to do. This is the fourth component of what we do. But what I wanted to also focus on now is what I consider the main hub, and that's your data mining software. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click here, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to log in to my back office. And when you purchase the software, you'll have access. It will take you back into your back office, and here's what it looks like. You can see back here, you have a 4-minute welcome video. Make sure you watch that before you start putting your software together, and make sure you join our Facebook group. I'll show you here when I click on the Facebook group, it will take me right over to Facebook. If you're not a member, you'll want to join. And we have a insiders group over here. It's a private group. You can see I've already joined along with 1,062 other members. But this is a great place to come where members can talk. You can get questions answered. You can just do all kinds of really cool things. So make sure that you join our Facebook group once you go back into the back office with ALT. Okay, and you just click on that Facebook group and you can join. But what I want to do is I want to go up to the software, and I'm going to drop down. I want to demonstrate this data mining software because this is the hub to what we do. There I click on, it's a simple download and everything is done. All your setup is done. You can follow the simple videos that show you how to do everything to set up your system. Even for people like me that are computer illiterate, it was not really a major project. It just took a little bit of rewatching a few videos, and it's really simple to do. So here we are back in the data mining software version 2.0, and you can see I can choose from Google, Bing, Merchant Circle, Yelp, Craigslist, Backpage, whatever I want. But I am promoting two things. I promote my primary business, but I really have been focused this last couple of months on promoting this software because why? Because I know people need this software. Let's face it, you're on here tonight. There's almost 100 of you on this presentation. Look at your own track record. You probably, most of you have not made $100,000 or $200,000. Most of you have never made maybe $10,000 in a month. Many of you, I'm not saying you have to be ashamed, have not made $1,000 in any month working for network marketing. So we know that if you're selling something, you should be selling something that everybody needs. Now, this system is so powerful, it's kind of like the gold mining days. You know, back in, I can't remember, the roaring 20s when people were coming from all over out to California to try to strike gold and get rich. Well, really, very few did. They said about 1 out of every 5 to 10,000 people that came out actually struck gold. But you know who made all of the money? The people that were selling the picks and the shovels. So those were the people that had the tools that the pioneers and prospectors needed. And everybody that came into Sutter's Mill and out in California, before they could get started, they need pans to pan for gold and clothes to wear for that type of climate, and they needed picks and shovels to dig the dirt up. So those are the people, and that's why I feel like I'm blessed, and so are you, and I'm so thankful that we have a compensation affiliate program that's tied to this, because you're going to be blown away at the potential. I'm going to cover that in just a sec. But being I'm promoting the software, I choose to use Google, and I click on that, and here's where you type your keywords. You can put up to 7 keywords, but I usually just look for network marketing companies. And so let's just, for an example tonight, let's use my primary company, Karatbars. Okay, so that's all I typed in, Karatbars. You could put in more if you want, or gold groups or whatever. You could go in specifically to Facebook, but I'm going to do a general search. So I'm going to click on extract leads, and as soon as I do, immediately the software starts to spit out lead after lead, literally phone numbers and email addresses of anybody that hits the first 100 pages of Google using the keyword Karatbars. So most likely these are people that are advertising their phone numbers and their emails all over the internet. You can see they just keep pouring in. I mean, it just runs. Usually it will run, it could be, 15, 20 minutes. And but normally it's about 3 or 4 minutes, and you can just see it's just one lead after another. Okay, so it's run for about a minute. So let me kind of go down here and go complete extraction. And you're going to see now that in just about a minute's time, it pulled 2,277 email addresses and 781 phone numbers in 1 minute and about 10 seconds, I think it was. Now, just think about that. Now, obviously, a lot of these email addresses are going to be duplicates, and so you'll simply go over into your list, and you have your list over here for you where it says extracted. I can go down here, and I can find Karatbars. There it is right there. Emails from 5/4, that's today, in a CSV format. I can just click on download, open it up, and you'll see immediately when it opens, there it is. That when I opened up column A, there's all of those email addresses of everybody that's advertising. Now, do you think that if I was advertising, let's say for a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrency businesses are out there, that these might be pretty good people to set up an email campaign or a voice broadcasting? Why? Well, if they're saving gold or purchasing gold or silver, they may be interested in finding out a little bit more out about Bitcoin or digital currencies, right? So what I would do is I would set these people up, and what I do, for the first thing, I'm not going to do it just because of time, is I would get rid of, in column A, all of the duplicates by simply highlighting and going all the way down to the bottom. But I'm just going to give you a quick demo of the first thing that I do each day. Okay, I'm going to minimize that, and then I'm going to go over to my Gmail account, and let me see if I'm in the right Gmail account here. I think I am. Okay. In fact, let me go over to my main. This has got a little better screen. It's easier to see here. I can open it up. Sometimes this browser, which is Explorer, kind of crashes on me, and I really don't like it much. But I am going to do it because it will give you a bigger screen, I think, and you'll, for some reason today, Gmail has not been opening up right, so hopefully it will stay open. So I'm going to log in back here to my Gmail account, hopefully. And when I go in here, I've got some pre-written, and I share this with all of my team members that are part of what we're doing together here. As soon as it opens up, hopefully. But I have put together some emails that are what we call non-spam, and they're just basically ones that don't mention the name of the company, Automatic Lead Tools. They're ones that are short. They don't use any phone numbers or any links. It just kind of addresses their problems. Like here's one. Hey, I saw your ad post over on Facebook, and I was wondering, are you or some of your downline members part of the 97% of all business entrepreneurs and marketers that are trying but struggling to make money from home? And it just addresses the problem. And then it just says, hey, if you want more information, send me requests back, and I will go ahead and I will send you out information about what I'm doing. So obviously you can see that this is what the problem is I've been getting over with so let's just do this. Let me go back over. This is a little bit small, but I'll try to blow it up. All right, so what I would do if I was going to promote to my MLM that was selling cryptocurrency, I would go in here, and I'm going to go ahead and put this thing here. And so I would put, I have a carrot bars question. Now, why do I put carrot bars in there? Why do you think? Because you're only going to get one shot, right? One shot to be able to get people to tap on or to open your email. So that's where it starts with the subject line. I'm going to try to blow this up when we get here. So I'm going to just put, hey, I saw your ad on the internet about carrot bars, and I was wondering how it has been going for you. Do you purchase gold very often? I would love to think about doing the same. I am currently focused on crypto, I think that's how you spell it, cryptocurrencies, and just found a brand new currency that could go up in value by 3,000% in the next 6 to 12 months. I have a short video presentation. Make sure you spell check. I can email over to you if you are open, question mark. I would also like to find out a bit more about the gold purchasing opportunities, because sometimes you might want to, encourage them. Don't blow smoke at them. Please reply to this email if you are open, and I will send along a video link. That's it. See how short? I didn't mention ABC cryptocurrency, and I don't put any links. I just put Scott Nelson, no phone number, no nothing. Maybe you want to put your city, Spokane, Washington. Okay, so now you've got your body and you've got your subject. You're going to go up to your recipients. Let me see if I can get this any larger. I really apologize. That's a little bit better. And then up here, I don't want to post that data that I have just harvested into the to column, because if I do, everybody's going to be able to see it, and it's going to look like a spammy mess. So I go to my BCC, that little BCC, that stands for blind carbon copy, and then I go up here and I grab those Karatbars emails, and you can take 20 or 30 or 50 if you have a really well-used Gmail, but if you're brand new to Gmail and you haven't been sending a lot of email, usually send 10 to 20 at a time and never more than 100 per day. You can use multiple Gmail accounts, but never, if you haven't used it for kind of a little bit of a bulk emailing, start out by sending groups of 10 to 20 and do no more than 100 a day. Now, I've used this account for years, so I always do 300 a day, and I do them in groups of 50. So I'd go down to the 50, and then I just right-click and copy, minimize that back so it's in your tray, and then I go up to that BCC, and I paste it. Now, it just takes a moment, and then all of those 50 addresses or 10 addresses, whatever you have, are going to appear up here in the BCC column. You can see all those, but the people that are getting your advertisement email, or it's not really an ad, it's just a question, cannot see all these, okay? So then I would just click send. That's all I would do. I'm not going to do it now because there's probably some duplicates in here, but this would go out to 50, okay? Then after I send it, I just come back over again, and I do the same thing. I paste the body in here. You can type that in. I have a Karatbars question. That's where you're going to get your email opened. You put your body in here, go up to your BCC, click on that, go back to that same file, go down to your next 10 or your next 20. I did 50, so I'd go to number 51, and I'd grab that, and I'd go down to 100. Now, the beautiful thing about doing this and then copy it is that you can I do 300 a day, 6 days a week, and I get that out, those 300 emails out in 5 to 10 minutes because it's so simple to do. You can see I would just have to hit send again. You get the idea, right? That's the first thing I do. Now, since I've been marketing just for ALT over the last 6 weeks, here is my opt-in list. These are people that have received an email just like that, except I wasn't advertising my cryptocurrency. I was advertising for automatic lead tools. And you can see that in the last 6 weeks, and I've taken a lot of people off this list, probably 50 to 60 that wanted to be removed after a certain period of time. And you can see now it's up to 301 opt-ins, plus I've sold about 55 of the software packages. So this list in just the last 6 weeks to 8 weeks was probably up close to 500. I have people right now that are generating between 5 and 15 opt-in people that are saying, yes, send me information about your business. Send me information about ALT, whatever you're promoting. And they're generating right now 5 to 15 opt-in leads a day. Now, like tonight, I don't know who's on here, but I can probably tell you that this list here of 302, probably 5 or 10 of you that are on my list received my invite here tonight, and you're watching and planning on buying this software. And I could prove it if I had time, but I don't want to keep you here all night. Okay? So that's what I do the first time. Now, the second thing I do, and it's up to you, is I go back and I find the phone numbers for the Karatbars thing I just did. Remember that? There it is. Karatbars phone, May 4th. Do the same thing. I open up that file, and it's going to open it up, and there's column A. All those phone numbers are right there. Look at that. Now, there's duplicates here, so make sure that you always get rid of your duplicates. But there's, right now, I think there was about, 700? Almost 800? 782, and I'd probably end up with about 400 by the time I got rid of the duplicates. But I just take that list, and I could save it to my computer. So if I wanted to, I could just save it. And then what I would do would just be go back into my software. Remember the software in your back office? And I would go to my back office. I would go up to the top, go to my software, and you can see there's my broadcast platform. So I could just go right there and double click on that. And eventually it gives me my phone broadcast. And I go to my broadcast right here. And it shows you here, it's uploading, takes just a second, and then it's going to give me, it shows I have $80.43 on my balance that I loaded my money onto. You can load $20, you can load $100, you can load $1,000, whatever you want, because you remember you're paying 1.8 cents per minute to use this. But watch, I could create a broadcast, I just call it Karatbars, and then I just put live answers. Which means I'm not going to leave a message on people's voice machine. You can if you want. And I would put in the caller ID name, Scott Nelson, my caller ID number, which is just an erroneous number here, 1212. And then when I wanted to broadcast, no earlier than 9 a.m., no later than 9 p.m. If I was going to transfer it, I could transfer it on a rotator to as many people as I want. So I could put in 12, or I could put in 3, but since all I'm going to do is leave them when they answer a live person, I'm going to have them transfer to my toll-free number, and I'm going to put that same number back here. It could be different if you wanted to back up, and you know, I could just put a 500 dials per hour. I could put, if I was just doing a list and I was just leaving messages, I could put 20,000 calls per hour, okay? So you can get as many calls out as quick as you want. But since this would be a live answer, I would go ahead and check. This would be something that would sense that if it was a voicemail or a answering machine, I don't want to leave messages, so it would hang up immediately once it sensed that it was an automated message device. And I want to wait, since it's going to be, I only want live answers. Somebody may answer and say, hello, can I help you? Then as soon as it goes silent, my little 30-second message plays. And then my message might just say, hi, Karatbars members. My name is Gary from Spokane. I don't know if you are still actively purchasing gold or precious metals, or if you've ever heard of cryptocurrencies. Some people say that the cryptocurrencies will appreciate as much as 3,000% in value over the next 6 months. If you're looking for a fantastic investment or a business to get rich very quickly, I have information I'd like to share. And then you can say, press 1 for more information. And if he did that, it would transfer over here to this transfer number. Or he could say, for more information, go to the following website, cryptocurrencyfund.com. That's cryptocurrencyfund.com. And then that could take them over to a recorded webinar. using the software, or it could take them to a sales page that you've created that's connected to your autoresponder. And it's just a beautiful system that will absolutely, if they don't want to get your message, I always use the do not call. If you're making too much money and you're not interested, press 9 and you'll immediately be added to the do not call list. But if you want information right now, press 1. You can see 1. Then I would just go add Phonecast, and it would show over here caret bars. And then I could go over here and I could, over the phone, record my little outbound message. Then I could upload that list of phone numbers that I showed you right here. See, just by clicking, you have a search place where you can go find your file, upload it, and boom, you can be using voice broadcasting. That's the second thing that I do every single day. And the third thing I do is really, I love it. I'm going to get rid of some of these windows here. I don't need to show you that anymore. I don't need to show you the data miner. But what I did want to show you is what I do that is really a ton of fun. I use Facebook. And over in Facebook, there is a really cool way of getting immediate responses, okay? If you look over here on the left, you can see where it says groups. These are groups that I've joined, and these are network marketing groups for the most part. You can go up here in the search box and type in MLM groups on Facebook, or network marketing, or marketers groups, or whatever you want. So I joined about 10 or 15 of these groups. So I'll just go over here and click on one of those groups, and it's going to take me into one of these groups. And over here, these are all people. Here's a diet patch right here they're advertising. These are all people that are advertising their network marketing businesses. You can see there are 43,000 members, and you can just go down this whole list, and you can find English-speaking world people. You can find people from all over the world. You can find people here in the U.S. But really, when you come to these places, you basically are looking for people that are advertising their business. So click here, and here you go. This is a UK opportunity right here, First Look Opportunity UK. You might want to, he's advertising for a free account. But what you want to do is go and see if you can find information with phone numbers or websites on here. Doesn't look like he's got anything here, but it doesn't really make any difference because there's literally thousands. I could even go to Ray Ward, and if I want to find out, I could just put Ray, click on his name, and I could go over here and I could send a add friend list, and then click on message and send him a little non-spammy private message. And I'm sorry, my website is running so slow. There's a lot of programs that are open. Here, I'm going to send this message, and it's just going to be really simple. It's going to say, "Hi, Ray. I just saw your ad on Facebook, and I had a couple of questions. Is there a way that you could contact me?" Make sure you spell check. So don't ask them. You know, you're telling them that I saw your ad, which is the truth. Don't tell somebody you saw their website if you didn't go. I recommend getting to know the name of the company or a little bit about what they do, right? And then I put my name is Scott Nelson. I sent you a FB friend request because he's got that. My best email address is snelson, and you could use whatever, but use one that you check. 48. In fact, I won't. I'll just use and don't use one that's really spammy. So maybe I will use my regular one because it looks good at msnmajorcarrier.com. I know he's in England, so if you don't have Skype, it's free to set up. Skype account is snelson48. Look forward to chatting soon. Now, what that is going to do, if I send it, and I won't, but if I was going to send that, I did this, and you can go and get direct opt-ins off the advertisements over there, or you can just do like this method right here. I can promise you that if this guy checks Facebook, which he does, because he's posting ads over here, he's going to get this. And you think he's going to email me? And you think he's going to add me to his Skype? And he's probably going to send his contact information, isn't he? So now what I do is when he writes me back, I ask him a couple of questions. So that means I might send that, and then I might go back to his ad and try to make a couple of notes, put his name on a pad, and just, you know, there he is right there. And, you know, go to watch the video. Click on that. There's a 5-minute video. So you'll be able to know when he contacts you, and then ask him a couple of questions about his business. I always like to say, how long have you been doing it? Are you making good money? How many people do you have in your organization? How long has the company been around? And what is your biggest challenge in enrolling people into the business and making really substantial money? With a question mark. And he's going to probably say, I don't have enough people to talk with. So do you think you have a solution? Of course you do. You can then say, when he mentions that, say, well, you know, I don't know if you're interested or not, but I have a business partner that introduced me to a brand new, powerful lead generation software platform that's able to generate literally thousands of leads with the single click of a mouse in less than a minute or two. And he has used this software already in just 45 days to generate over $20,000 in earnings and has increased his primary business by 300%. Now, do you think he might want to find out? Ray, if you'd like me to send you a video that Scott, my business partner, just recently did, please send me your email address and I'll get it off to you right away. Now, there's people that are coming over to Facebook for 2 hours a day, some 6 to 8 hours a day, and they're working all of these groups because there's thousands, look at that, thousands of ads on here. Amazing product, Janice or Jeanette's. You know, look at this. And so there's people that are selling this software package, travel agents wanted, to these people because they're advertising over here. Why? Because they don't have enough business. Do you think we have the solution? So you say, this is fantastic. I have to have this software. Well, first of all, let me tell you that this software is going to cost you money. Okay? Does everybody understand that? It's going to cost you one time $497. And it's broken down like this. You pay $400 one time, then you own the software for the rest of your life. Whether you want to promote it or not, you'll own the software. But you pay $97 a month for a reseller's license that qualifies you to earn $400 commission on your personal referral sales. That's a one-time commission for each person that you personally refer. Do you realize that's an 80% commission? Are you getting paid 80% in your business right now? I doubt it. Okay. And then in the second month, let's say I enroll Fred. In the second month that Fred pays that $97, I don't get paid the first month because that goes to administration to set up your website. But then after that, every month that Fred pays that $97, I also earn $50 each and every month in residual income for each and every person that I have referred that's paying the $97 a month. Now, I've got almost 60 people that are active right now. Do the math. In just my first 50 days, I have about $3,000 a month in residual. That's $36,000 a year, and it's growing every single week. And the beautiful thing about them paying out 80% $400 commissions is that you break even on your software purchase with your very first sale. I think Fred has already made 3 or 4 sales, so he's already paid twice over. In fact, Fred got me in my pass up this week. That means that you get pass ups, you get rewarded from working with your downline, and you can actually get paid when they introduce somebody. Every 9th person after your initial 9 sales will get passed up to your sponsor. That just rewards you for being willing to help your team and your personally enrolled to grow. So there's a lot of different ways to earn, but you can see that you break even on your first referral. When Fred referred Dick McLean, Fred and Gary earned $400. So they paid for their lifetime software. Now, next month, when Dick pays his $97, Fred's going to get $50. So he's really not paying $97 anymore himself. He's going to be really paying only $47. And Beanie has, I think, 4 referrals right now. He's gotten paid on 3 of them. He's going to actually be earning $150 a month. He only takes 2 people that are paying their $97 that you sponsored to break you even on your own monthly software license. Now, I'm a firm believer that documentation beats conversation. And I just believe that the proof's in the pudding. So what I want to do is to see if I can get logged in here and show you, because, you know, people get my emails, and sometimes, unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that tell you things that aren't true. Now, here is my story. You can see $22,800, just $200 shy. I think I have 3 or 4 people signing up tonight and tomorrow, so I'll be closing in very close. I should finish this month around 30,000 for my 3rd full month. And you can see that's all been done in 50 days of work. Now, is your result going to be the same? Probably not, because I've already built some list over the last 10 years because I've been a full-time network marketer for many, many years. But, you know, like I told you, I bought my software, I used it, referred, I think, 5 people, and before I went to Mexico, you can see I earned $4,000 in February. In March was my first full month. I earned $68.50, so it almost doubled in March. And then the month we just finished is April. And in April, it went from $68.50 to $11,000 in affiliate commissions. And we just are starting this month, and I didn't work this weekend because we were out of town. And I don't even know if I even have much of an earnings right now. $550, and today's the first day of work. And I have 2 or 3 people probably signing up tonight, so that should put me up to about $2,000 in the first 4 days of the month. As long as you do the 3 things that I show you, and I put together video training because this is all paint by the numbers for you. We don't want to leave anything to chance, so you'll be able to receive from your sponsor if they invited you here tonight, or from me once you join our ALT University courses. I have done 3 so far, and next week I will have our 4th course completed, but they will show you how to do the email campaign in great detail. There's a recorded training that I did this last Saturday that goes into real deep detail about that Facebook strategy. So you're always going to have paint by the numbers with this system. Another thing that you have under tutorials in your back office is, like I told you, I am not computer literate, and it tells you right here, these are all videos on how to set up your account, how to set up your e-wallet, your sales funnel, your autoresponders, on-demand webinars. data mining, custom sales funnels, phone broadcasting, and then all of the Wednesday trainings. Scott Agee and Stefan do trainings every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, and they always upload these here, so you can always come and you can come back and you can see they just did one, how to give a presentation on the 29th, so the next one will be on Wednesday the 6th, and they always put them here, so you just click on whatever trainings you want, and they cover so much. We also have just recently added a incoming call center. So if you're one of those people that like to take a few calls every day from people that are calling in off of ads that are placed out on Craigslist and Facebook and other online classified ads of people looking for work from home or business opportunities, you can log on at no charge, and once you log on, you have a script you can use, and you can answer incoming phone calls from people that may or may not be interested in selling the software, but we do have people that are using it and making those $400 commissions while they're setting up their platform and going through some of the training. So what should you do at this point in time? Well, I would recommend that you get back to the person that brought you here, right? And you want to go ahead and get started. It's very simple. They'll give you a link. I'm not going to promote my link. If I invited you here, you should already have the join link where you can go in right now and sign up. You want to get started because you've been here for the last 45 minutes and you're probably, like most, you're desperate for success. And if you're desperate for success, you're going to buy the software because it's going to end your failure. That's what this software will do. So get to the person. Now, if you have questions that you want to answer and you cannot get to the person that invited you here, you can send your question to this email, leadssosimple@gmail.com. I'm not promoting any links because this is about you. We do these webinars every. Sorry about that. I wanted to blow this up. Hold on. There. So you should be able to see it a little bit better. So you can see leadssosimple@gmail.com. And if you have questions about what you've seen tonight, I am happy to answer questions. I love this software. I use it every day. I teach what I do because it's only about duplication. You have spent nearly an hour with us tonight because you know that if you don't change your ways and you're going to continue to do things the same way and yet expecting different results, it's going to drive you insane, and you need to have a plan. If you keep on doing things the way that you've been doing them and you've been failing time after time, you would probably be agreeable to the fact that it's not going to change. And for a one-time $497 and to have the power to use this and literally be earning $400, $800, $1,200 as early as tomorrow using the 3 simple steps that I'm teaching, not to mention all of those recorded trainings that teach you hundreds of different ways to use this software platform, your life is going to change forever. Now it's up to you. You've got the information. It's been provided for you. I've recorded this presentation, and if you are on this, you will have a recorded version of this presentation tonight, which I'll send out tomorrow. And you can save it and you can use it for the people that you want to talk to about this fabulous software. So get started, get your software purchased, get back to the person. We do these opportunity webinars every Monday night, so you'll always have a place to bring people live. The company does a training for members on Wednesday, and then we have a company business opportunity presentation every Friday. So thanks again. God bless you. We'll see you at the top with ALT, Automatic Lead Tool.